Myself was never enough for me. How are we sleeping? I'm holding on. Myself was never enough for me. Only the strength, only the love gives you. I'm holding on. Myself was never enough for me. Still breathing. Oh no, I forgot to put the leeches tag. Yes. So I need to fix something. I don't even need the earphones. Through the monitor, not monitor, laptop. My laptop. There it's going blank again, but it's fine. I'll fix it. Yeah. So how do I fix it? Let me check. Let me first go into a game so that I have the actual game in front of me. So this is the loading screen. The loading screen. Then I will go to 5 plus 3 because I'm very slow. So I'll play e4 and then burn some time, but I'll have everything on the board, on the screen. I'll burn a few seconds, but it's not the end of the world. E4, e5, bishop c4, and then it's just the screen on top that has to be fixed. Not an issue. I'll minimize it. Okay, it's okay. Almost got it. Almost. It's not 100% perfect, but it's something. At the moment, it's just it's just moving around on the screen. Ah, it's okay. It's okay. Name a car edit. Name a car edit. Audi TT. Name a car for an edit. Audi TT. Very nice. Yeah, I can castle, and if they capture, I play knight c3 and win the Nathanson gambit. Ah, God, they're ruining all the fun. So if I push e5, d4 takes rook e1. I mean, captures rook e1, bishop e6, knight g5. Oh, I first taken the knight g5. So e5. I'm just gonna reload my screen because there's a bit of a delay. Takes bishop e6, rook e1, bishop e6. Captures. Do I take first? Yeah, take first. Knight g5. Knight g5, queen h5. Rook takes e6. Ah, but now I just play knight c3. You can't take because I win the queen because the bishop is pinned. Man, I studied this a few years ago. This was very nice to study. I think it's g4. Or it's knight c4. Then g4 and there's knight f6 maybe after h4, h5. But I got time. I have time. I have the time to make a decision. I can as well fix my interface. Yeah, looks a bit better. Okay, so I will gladly attack. I'll attack the bishop. If captured, don't I just win an exchange? Hmm, I think I'm catching on nonsense, man. Maybe, maybe. Captures g4. g4. If g4, queen g4, bishop g4, there's knight c5, obviously. So g4. God, this can't be good. Just can't be good, man. I'm worried about this file though. I'm scared. I'm very scared. d6. There's d6, king h1. Maybe king g2. But then this bishop. I'll just go king g2, king g3. I will capture. I will simply capture. If queen d5. In fact, if they capture first, I'll sack the queen. Pick up a rook, and then I'll pick up. Then I'll just take the queen. Yeah, this is double-edged. I'm expecting. Okay, let me figure out the arrows. Yes. Now the there's no that movement. You can capture. Just try to alleviate the pain in the position that I'm feeling. Hey man, I'm struggling. I would like to capture the bishop just to get rid of the pressure. E takes, and then maybe queen f3. But there is captures. Queen f3, rook g7, bishop d2, and then rook a to c1. What can it be, man? What can it be? Queen f3. Is it knight takes e6, fe6, queen f3, rook g7, bishop d2, even captures, and then okay, takes. If takes queen f3. This pawn is a problem. There's always h5, but I play g5. Does bishop e3 work? After captures, queen takes. Captures, queen takes, bishop e3, queen c2. Hey. I may have messed up. I may have messed up. Man, what can I even do? Bishop. Queen f2, I guess. Queen f2, queen c2, queen f2, king h1. My dear king, just hide. Just hide. Because if I play queen f2, then I lose my g4 pawn. Maybe then I have king h3. We have to trade off queens. I'm just down 3 pawns. Just down. Now it'll be 2 pawns, but in the position. I'm taking. I'm taking and I'm playing king f3. King f3, bishop d2, or even rook d1. I'm only down a pawn, but I got a bishop that's doing nothing. So I might be in a good position. There is a check. I'll take and I'll just go behind and I'll pick up this pawn. I have h3 to add some defense to the g4 pawn. Just my time. Hey, there's a fork. That is a fork. So how do I defend? Yeah, just I'll take. Just go back and. So I lose the pawn here, but it's fine. So we lose, but I'll just play rook to rook d2 and I'll somehow maneuver the rook. If rook g2, rook d2, yeah, I'll defend. Rook h3, I go up. I can even take now because my king, and I'll just go after this pawn. Somehow create a blockade on the queen side. Hey, but takes, and I lose this pawn. So what can I do? What can I really do? Just wait. If I wait, I might get destroyed. I'd very much get destroyed. I'll play g4, h4. Just trying to cement some random position. And then I can maybe play rook here. I just might put my rook on c5. And I say, okay, show me how you're gonna win it. You have 2 pawns, but you have to win it. This pawn will be dangerous if I lose my h2 pawn. Therefore, I think I even have like rook c1 and just going here to g7. It's just a pity, man, that I pushed my 2 pawns here. I completely missed this idea. The only thing my opponent has now is king d6 and pushing with e5. Really putting me in a tough position. Really putting me in a tough position. Okay. If they push, I push, but then I get checkmated. I'll take and I'll play king c4. Was king d4 better after rook e2? Takes. Don't have any useful discovery checks. Can go here and hide. Double up, but I'm not in time. Definitely not in time. Okay, opponent goes back to defending. So what do? I go from behind. Can I capture now? Maybe. That is rook h3 followed by rook takes h2. I'm just down pawn again. But let me play for activity, or else I will lose, definitely. If I can get this h2 pawn here, then I can be better somehow. If I just push it, now I can capture here. So they want to go after my pawn here. Oh, is this not winning? Is this not winning? Takes. Now, hey, I'm gonna go down a pawn here. 2 pawns, 3 versus 1. I'm gonna have to put all my hopes on my h4. And play h4. This is not something I would want to play. Rook g4 and rook h4. And I have to wait for a miracle here. Do I go back or what do I do? Okay. I'm scared. I'm just gonna go here. I'm very scared. I'm not. I just go back and I put you in zugzwang. I put you in zugzwang, man. What are you gonna do? Do you go back and just wait? I think it's just waiting. Maybe I move my king. Now you are in zugzwang and I should win this game. Rook g5. Oh no. Can I go from behind? Maybe. Rook h2. Rook h2 and just push the pawn. Have some sort of no man check and then rook. No, but you can trade off. But it should still be winning because it's the rule of the square. The rule of the square. Ricardo the Parrot, hi. That was a close game. That was a really close game. This is why I should be playing longer time controls because I need to think. That was a really nice game. Let's see if I can edit my interface because it doesn't look right. It can look better. It can look much better. But that was a really nice game. I'll go analyze it right now. How long was that? 15 minutes. That's insane. Analysis. Let's go. Let's go. Rook and pawn in games. Must drink your water, guys. Must drink your water. So yeah, this was an amazing game. In this, I thought my opponent would, for example, like to move here, maybe like rook f3, saying that rook h2 and push. But what happens? As you push, I push. Your only hope is king g4, and you're hoping for a5, a5, a4, a3. But I don't think it's fast enough. Because push, check. Now I give you a check. Where do you go? If you go to b5, do I push? If you give me a check up, then I go down. There should be a draw actually. Yeah, it's a draw. Because the moment I step up, this is just checkmate. So I rather take the draw than get checkmated. The position where I noticed it was a draw. Oh yeah, I was completely losing. Let me check the interface is right. Yeah. Hi, Zico. Yeah, this position, not this one. Further on, this was definitely a draw. When the king came down to c4, it's chai, guys. It's chai. It is chai. I know it was a draw from here because you trade off rooks, you pick up this pawn. Now I have an outside pass pawn. I'll go 3 against 1. But even if you sack, I should. In fact, if you sack the rook for the pawn, and my opponent has 3 pawns against the rook, I should be better because the pawns are not far enough down the board. Yeah, so I got very lucky. I did not deserve to win this game at all. Not at all. In fact, I swear I'm losing out of the opening. This position I messed up. I don't think I should have played knight ce4. What is the main move? Oh, knight ce4. Castles. Knight g3. Oh. Hmm. This was the line I forgot to show you. When I play g4, queen takes, bishop takes. There's knight takes, but there's also rook takes, g7. And it looks like everything is fine. It looks like everything is fine. I can play h4, but there's h6. And who's better? Yeah, black should be better. Yeah, I can go back. Rook g6. Whoa, what is this engine saying? Engine is saying rook g6. Oh, to cover f6, double up, bishop f3, and then there's danger on this side. So yeah, I was playing with fire, man. I was playing with fire. I was taking the bishop, the best option though. f5, and the bishop goes back. If it goes back, they want you to sack. No, no one sacks. No one sacks. Yeah, I was playing bad. My opponent did not play queen c2. I would have played queen f2, but then I lose the pawn. I would have gone to h1, like I said. d2. I did not consider this move. Now I have to play either rook f1 or rook e d1. They both seem very bad. It's not a position you want to play. Trading off, I did not hesitate to trade off because I'm only down a pawn and I just have to defend. It's an endgame that I have to defend. But yeah, I made a very bad mistake. I should have defended with rook g1, the pawn, knowing that there's a fork coming and I have to play rook d1. I'll lose the bishop when once the king captures the g4 pawn is hanging. But now since the rook is on g1, he defends the g4 pawn. Yeah, so I completely missed that. Yeah, that's a very good move from the engine. Okay, so I got myself in trouble here. But the rook pawn endgames are very, very difficult to play. Yeah, what I should have done instead of overextending my pawns. Engine said I must trade off, but I believe rook c1. Rook c1, rook c1, rook g1, and rook g7. Just going for activity. Activity is much better than having to calculate everything. So I was like, okay. It took me a while to realize I should have spent more time. I had 30 seconds, maybe 15 here, because I was blitzing it out. Spend 2 seconds on each move. Yeah, so let's go to the next game. Let's go to the next game. So I got 10 points from that one. That's a lot of points from this game. So I have the white pieces again. I will play e4. I don't even play e4 most of the time. It's not even my main. Okay, c5. I don't like it. Let's play the elephant Sicilian. Knight e5 takes. Knight f3. We're saying that if you capture, we pick up d6. Knight c3. Takes. Bishop d3. Now with d6. I like taking. Queen takes castles. a4. Bishop a3. Because now you can't push e6. I have rook e1 as well, but bishop a3. Just trying to put my bishop on a better diagonal. Could also play bishop g5, bishop h4, and bishop g3. Put it on this diagonal. I'll play rook e1. I'll play it slow. Bishop g4. h3. Takes e5. Bishop a3. I'm playing too fast. I need to slow down. I need to slow down a lot. There's no rush. So I got options. Got options. So I got a neck problem as well. Not an option. d5. What do you do after d5? There's knight a4. Knight a5, sorry. Can I push? Am I brave enough to push? Um, d5, knight a4, d5, knight a5, bishop e5, and then d6. If knight e7, then I just have knight. Yeah, I just play here, and I push d6. This pawn is a problem. It is a problem. How do I solve a problem? By creating more problems. Bishop b4, knight b3, d6. Where does the queen go? d7. Okay. Bishop e7. No, 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 no. So bishop b4, knight b3, d6. Queen b6. I'm seeing stuff. Bishop b4, knight b3, d6, queen b6, d7. If rook e8, there's bishop e7, but there's knight takes a1. So if I be patient and if I play rook b1, then there's a fork on d2. So do I play rook d1, rook a to d1, protecting the pawn in case of a6? Yes, let's do it. There might be an e4 here somewhere. Yeah, and then I push. I thought of this in my head, but I didn't say it out loud. d6, queen b6, d7, queen b6. I have to play queen b6. Queen b8 is bad, very bad. No, very bad, very bad. Can I capture and takes and then you take? Do I push? Man, I'm seeing ghosts. I am seeing ghosts. D7 captures takes. Captures. No, no, no. There's nothing there. I win the pawn on B7, but maybe I double up. D7, Rook C7. Then I pick up the free piece because if captures, I win a rook. It would have been better if the queen was on B6. I didn't think about this move. Why not? Can I take and play bishop c4? How do you stop bishop c4? You have to play rook f8, man. Bishop d6, a takes b5, takes, rook takes, a takes. The knight is not trapped. The knight is not stuck at all. I guess I have to exchange. Do I have to? Do I really have to? Bishop a5, queen a5. Bishop c4. Rook, rook f8. And then I pick up this pawn here. Can I even sack maybe? No, I'm too I'm too not thinking straight. Rook f8 captures. Then I should have rook c1, and I can I sack? Would be beautiful, man. Would be beautiful. I'll just take and play queen d5. Trade of queens. Bishop c6, a5, and hide my bishop behind the pawn. Whoa! Look at this move. If queen takes c3, bishop f7. If king f7, I promote with check. If rook f7, I capture with check. That is beautiful, man. That is beautiful. If the king moves, I pick up a pawn and I plot my bishop here. I plot my bishop on e8. I want to see a card. Yo, queen c3, bishop takes, king takes, promote. Bishop takes, rook takes, pick up the free rook and promote. I can even play bishop e6. I forgot to add the leeches tag still. That's why I'm not seeing things here. I'm not seeing the I play bishop e8 and I just say, okay, you can take bishop e8 wanting to take the rook, so you have to give up. Then I play rook here. I want to know if I should change the tag now on the leeches thing. Do I have enough time to change it? Yeah, I can change it quickly. Leeches.org. There we go. Should be done. There we go. Should be if you refresh the page. So you either sack the rook or I take the rook. There is maybe something here with queen d4, queen d2, queen c2, just going after the f2 pawn, but captures, queen takes, king h1. I should not fear. I should not fear. I have to give up. What do I do now? Do I take the pawn? Am I greedy? Should I be greedy or should I just go? I don't want to be greedy, man. I want to trade off rooks. I want to just trade off rooks. At the end of the day, don't want to be greedy. I'll double up just for the sake of doubling up. Even maybe rook here, double up. And then I want to trade off queens because I'm simply a clean exchange up. Ooh. I have to stop to read that, eh? I need to stop and read it. It's Dutch. I know it's Dutch. I just need to stop and read it before I answer. Can I just take attack the rook, attack the pawn, attack the queen? Ik kan hem schaken door zijn koning te pakken, denk ik. I'm gonna have to think. I'm gonna have to translate it in my head. I haven't looked at Dutch in a long time. I haven't looked at it in a long time. Please trade off, please, please. This bishop is quite strong. It is quite a strong piece. If I can get my queen to b3 and my rook here to a2, I think I'm sorted. Je kan hem schaken door zijn koning te pakken, denk ik. Hey, I'm slow with my Dutch. I'm sorry with that. Ugh, man. This guy. I thought I blundered now but I take with the other rook. Take with the other rook, yeah. And now I play rook to d2. Trade off, man. Please trade off. Please. Takes. And I go from behind, man. I go from behind. Defend from behind. Spawn is a problem, though. I see you watching, Junior. I see Junior's watching. I can maybe I can pick the spawn up, but this is a risky game. Maybe I tempt my opponent. Check. King g6. And I wait, man. I'm in no rush. Can I win? No, not yet. I'll play it safe. Play it safe. I can go after the pawn. Can I play this instead? Takes, check, back, attack. Well, we don't have much of a choice because I'll pick up this one instead. Ah, man, this guy's good. He knows what he's doing. Check. I'm expecting king here, but I'll also go there, and I'll just find a way around. There has to be something in this position. I pick up the pawn now. Yeah, I pick up. Check. Can I go? Yeah. Finally, 54 moves. That felt like at least 80. It felt like at least 80 moves. Yeah. Well, that was a nice win as well. Very nice win. Bro queen up is mate. Put king on. Queen up, rook mate too. Huh? Okay. Come on, duel versus me. Nah, I'm just playing Blitz, man. Just playing Blitz today. Puzzles later. Trying to just play chess, you know. But this attachment, it stunned me. I don't understand it. Je kan hem schaken. You can in chess door zij koningen te pakken, denk ik. Yo. Je kan. I'm reading it wrong. Je kan hem schaken door zij koning te pakken, denk ik. Koning is king. Kinaldo said hi. Hi. How you doing? Je kan hem schaken door zijn koningen te pakken. Man, there's so much languages here. Let's analyze that game. Let me analyze it. Very nice move. There's that streaming background. Where did the position fall apart? This was an amazing game. This is very much one of my best games. But the engine will disapprove, as always. All theory. Yeah, captures was a bit confusing to me. Normally, no man, I'm seeing stuff. It's normal move to capture e5, but I threw in bishop a3, queen c7, d5. Maybe queen c7. What can you do instead of queen c7? Queen d7? Now, no, this is even worse. My bad, my bad. Now I just lose an exchange. So yeah, just ignore what I said. What can you play? Queen c7 seems like the most normal move. Yeah. Queen d7. No ways, man. Engine is on autopilot. You must think. Yeah, this was a very nice combination with eyes in the clock moving. It's analysis. So yeah, there's no time. There's no time because the game is already complete. So we're just analyzing the game. I can add the clock times. I just have to minimize everything. There's a small clock there, and as well right there, just a small one showing the times. But it doesn't look neat, man. You see, this just doesn't look neat. With the black bar at the bottom. Yeah, so this position is very interesting. Let me just check something. Crystal Palace beat Man City. Well done. It's what we love to see, man. It's what we love to see. Yeah, this was a nice one. Bishop b5, bishop b4, b6, d7. Trade. Bishop c4, hitting the f7 pawn. Another rook has to go. Capture. Ooh, does bishop f7 sacrifice? Genius. Genius. Because if rook takes, you promote with check. Oh, wait. You take the rook, sorry, you take the rook. And if this, then you promote. And if king takes, then you promote with check. My apologies. My apologies. Yeah. Even a rook works. That's a bit selfish. But okay, because you're going to trade it off regardless for the... Wait. What is this thing saying? If you want to promote to a rook, promoting to a queen is better. If it goes back, then you simply have two queens here. Now you can even take, and then you just up two rooks for a bishop. Checkmating two. Yeah, so then I decided to play bishop e8. Now you have to give up the rook or else you lose it. And yeah, I gave that pawn up for no reason. I just wanted to trade off. Yeah, I thought I blundered with bishop takes, but then I simply can take with this rook, and if captures, or if captures first, then I just take the queen. You don't even have to capture. You can play king h1 if you want to be safe, so that this rook doesn't lose defense of the queen. King h1. Just my idea here was to play rook d2, but I ended up playing rook d1. They took, and I went down the pawn, but I knew that I would have to just defend from behind, bring my king in, and yeah, two pieces will work together to win the game. Good sportsman activity. Yeah, and then as soon as the king stepped over to d8, really there was nothing you could further Like you in Zugzwang, you you have to make a bad move, and that bad move was king d8, king e7, and you pick up because the bishop's no longer defending. The king will move, for example, I'll take opposition. If the bishop blocks, oh, yeah, the king moves, and then I just come in. I simply come in. Yeah, very very nice game. Very tiring as well. Hmm. Let's see these games I'm playing. I might lose this one, yeah. Against, but because I completely blundered the pawn. So let me just put on someone else's game while I check something. Hopefully, there's another game. Okay, let me just get back to playing. I hope my sound is audible. Okay, maybe I want to play some bullet. What's my ping? Raffin. Yes. Gonna play a bullet game. Yeah, I should not have played this bullet game. Not at all. Now I have to play like e5. Please play queen e3. That's unfortunate. I'll sack the bishop. Not a problem. And I'll sack the queen as well. Let's trade. Oh, that's sad, man. Why don't you want to trade? I'm thinking the exact same thing. Like my rookie's getting trapped. And it's not a joke. It's not a joke at all. Simply getting trapped. Oh no, that's a fork. I mean, that's a discovery attack. No, but it's fine. I win the two pieces. But I'm gonna struggle. Okay, I Got very lucky. That was a nice queen sacrifice. Very beautiful, but undeserved. Undeserved. Yeah, beautiful, man. The fact is, I didn't initially see it. Took a very, very big gamble. Queen b6. What does the engine say? Do I get approval? No, not at all. Capturing though is a blunder. Takes, yeah, very nice. And here I'm kind of messed it up. I kind of messed it up. But it was enough to secure the win. Here I realized I messed up because of captures, and then I thought I blundered here, which is a blunder. So this is somehow better. So what is the b5? Okay, then I have to play something like king f3, king f6, sorry, king f6. Can't even think straight. Yeah, from here on it was smooth sailing, smooth operator. Yeah, my opponent walked into it, and then I just went back. I don't want to trade off because I only have one pawn, and my knight has to be two places at once. So yeah, playing gamble. Hola. Yeah, my Spanish is not good. Uno, dos, tres. Yeah, that was a very, very nice sacrifice. Yeah, I feel tired. Yeah, I'm just gonna call it a night, man. I'm just calling it a night. Sunday tomorrow. Yeah, calling it early night. So I think my viewer machine is broken. But okay, good night everyone. Depending on the time it is at. It is 10:27. Basically half past 10 by me. In the evening. GMT plus 2 time zone. GMT plus 2 uh, Greenwich Meridian time. Greenwich Meridian time. Yeah, it's been a long week. It's been a long week. But it's been a good week as well. I woke up today. I went to university. I wrote my test. I'm gonna pass that test. I hope. I hope I pass that test because I studied. But the Lord helped me during that test because I was like, yo, I have to do well. I have to do well in this test. I put the effort in, but hey, the nerves is something, it's a real thing, it's no joke. Nerves is not a thing to joke with. But we'll see now in a few months because it takes a few months to get things marked. Yeah, I'm not gonna stress about it. What happens happens. The test is done now. You can't change what happened tomorrow. You can't change what happened yesterday. Only you can only write what's gonna happen tomorrow. Something like that. But always be thankful for every opportunity that you receive in life. You woke up today. It's a blessing. It's a blessing. You know that. Some people don't wake up. Some people did not wake up today. So we always have something to be. There is always something to be grateful for in life. Even now, having the ability to be able to stream, knowing that at any time my power can switch off. The government can switch my power off any time, but they didn't. I'm thankful because I get to stream, get to play chess, I get to play Blitz. So there's always something to be thankful for. And if the Lord gives you an opportunity, take it. If things don't work out, pray about it because everything that gets put in your way might not be an obstacle. It might be a challenge to grow. It might be that stepping block to climb up the ladder. Nah, like the Lord works in such mysterious ways. I doubt it sometimes, which is not something you should be doing. But at the end of the day, you just have to trust the Lord. And yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing what He does for us. sometimes, yeah, I take it for granted, and it's something you shouldn't be doing at all. But the more you read your Bible, the more wisdom you gain. I was reading I checked out uh I can't even pronounce it, man. Ecclesiastes 4, is it 4:10? Which is like two people are better than one. It's something like that, something along those lines. Yeah, so it's a great Bible verse saying that you can't do things alone, because if you fail, who's gonna pick you up? Who's gonna pick you up if you fail? If you fall, who's gonna pick you up? So just remember that if you're doing something alone, you're actually not alone. The Lord is with you. You just need to ask for help. You need to throw your pride away and ask for help. It's something that took me many years to figure out as well. And yeah, I've been stuck for many years. If you think, I don't talk about it much, but I was stuck for many years, and until I started asking for help, because I was raised in a way where you have to learn something yourself, which um, could have been done better. If I wasn't too shy, yeah, then I could have been much more further in life than what I am today. But I'm happy that I went through it, and I'm happy that I've learned a lot from those lessons and from those hardships. Because if they didn't happen to me then, they can happen to me now. So it's best that it happened to me then than now, But yeah, it's always something to be grateful for in life. And yeah, I'm so thankful that the Lord woke me up today. I went to university. I wrote my test. I wrote my I wrote the test. I went to play basketball. I just enjoyed the day. Came home. I exercised, trying to get in shape, trying to get back to the 60s in kilograms. I can be there in a few months. Don't like losing weight too fast as well, because then I'll get sick again. Like I used to be there in the 60s when I was playing a lot of sports, but I'm not as active anymore, which is a problem. I should be. I've got the time, I just don't use the time properly. And there, speaking on time, is one of the most powerful and wasted resources that we have. It's time. We do not know how much time we have left, but we waste it like there's always time. Anyways, use your time properly. Thank the Lord for the day, and thank the Lord when things are going bad and when things are going good. Because if it's bad for you in the moment, it might be good for you tomorrow. Yeah. This guy that said comment reader, name a car for an edit. I want to see that car edit. Audi TT. And good night, everyone. Don't forget to pray tonight. Read your Bible, even if it's just one chapter, one verse. Just read something, and you'll gain some wisdom. Just trust me. Good night, everyone. I'm gonna wait a few seconds because there's gonna be this delay. You might not even see me talking about this delay, but the thing's gonna switch off immediately. So